Oh boy. Hi everybody. Um I am gonna be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's a tactical RPG, fantasy setting. Um like simple yet deep, I guess would be the argument. Um I haven't played this one. I haven't played a Fire Emblem game since. Oh, that's not fair. I've played most of them at least a little bit. I guess the last one I played through to completion was Sacred Stones. So it's been a bit. And this one came out on the Switch after Awakening had come out on the DS or the 3DS and really hammered home that people also wanted these games to be dating sims. So it's also that. Well, you'll get to watch one now. And then you can decide if you want to play them yourself. So, alright. Quick lead in. What I know about this game, very small. You play a teacher at a military college that teaches people from three different nations, kingdoms, empires, I don't know. And we will end up teaching, we will end up aligned with one of those, is my understanding. And that affects what kind of story we get. What characters we'll have access to, etc., etc. That's about all I know, really. I believe there's a time skip in the story. You do the college years, and then, there's a jump to when everybody's at war. Or something. Anyway. Let's see if I have this set up right. You all can hear the music? Yeah, soft piano in the background. It might be a little quiet. I'll just turn it all the way up. If it gets too loud, we'll turn it down. Ooh, voiceover language. We'll be doing this in English. Sorry. So this is the Crest of Flames. Or maybe it was this one.
Reach for my hand.
Oh boy, there's a pop song.
Into the dawn. Oh, I wish I
Okay. So we need to select a difficulty level to start. I will not be playing on maddening. When I got the game and made sure everything was running, it was like, hey, there's a new game mode that we've downloaded in the most recent update, maddening difficulty. And I was like, ah, no, I'm good. Hardest for experienced players. I mean, I've played a Fire Emblem. I've beaten Fire Emblems. And they're honestly hard enough on their own. Thanks. Now that's a fun change. So should people die? The text is too small for you. Interesting. Not sure how to fix that. Well, I guess I can't. The options are casual, fallen units rise again after battle ends, or classic, fallen units are lost forever, every decision counts. Clearly you do classic and you save scum so that nobody dies anyway. That's how everyone actually plays these games. I don't need to play online, thanks. Telkian Plains. I missed it. Ooh. Magic swords are BS, man. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Ladies!
A dude with a whip sword. Nice. That's not typical. Nice!
Tell me, Nemesis, do you recall the Red Canyon? You'll die in it! Die! Die! You took everything that I loved!
Yeah, toss your weapon away so that you can close the distance and kill them.
He's gone now, Mother.
Damn. I'm impressed.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Got stabbed in the chest a lot by a really angry lady. I'm assuming that we're seeing through his eyes and he's in hell.
I wonder how you got in here. It is most rude to interrupt a moment of repose. Very rude indeed. Now come to me. I wish to have a look at you.
Ooh, select a form. So, like, here's complaint. Why does he have sleeves under his armor and she doesn't? Why does he get fully enclosing clothing and she doesn't? Why does she have a vacant expression in this artwork and he has a flat expression? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you saying time travel shenanigans are why their clothes are different? That's a vote for the dude looks better. And I mean, like, I'm... Because angry women are attractive. Wrong. Yeah. Like the girl, hate her clothes. Yeah, like what the F? Like, why aren't they just the same clothing on the different bodies? Alright. I'm selecting the dude. I think. Unless there's a real issue with that. Like, also her gray cloak is a lighter color. Like, his is black. Hers is gray. They do both have a dagger. I like the music. I assume it makes a difference for some of the characters' partnering options, because if you missed this part right at the start, my understanding is there's a dating sim element to this, where like we are going to set up various characters together for the purposes of the story. And that might include our character, which I find skeevy, because my understanding is we're supposed to be a teacher and they're students, regardless of ages. Power dynamics, people. Her eyes are easily like 3 or 4 times the size of his. Why? Maybe you meet again after they graduate. Still weird. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. That's still weird. Maybe they're not the same species of human. Fair. The little girl on the throne, I'm pretty sure is actually a dragon, and she's got elf ears. Alright. Do we have a strong feeling one way or the other? The shorts irritate you. They irritate me as well. And you hate the belly shirt. I I agree.
I have not seen the likes of you before. Who are you anyway?
I'm a ghost. I'm a demon. I'm immortal. No, you misheard me. I said I'm immortal. I'm a ghost. I'm a demon. Demon or ghost? Okay. There's probably going to be some amount of role playing that I get to like make choices for statements that this character is going to make. And whenever I don't know who I'm supposed to be, I'm playing Kevin Brown. Kevin Brown absolutely would say I'm a ghost.
Do not deceive. You would do well to keep your wit in line.
Wow. Fine. I'm not a demon.
I see. Then you must have a name of sorts. Go on.
She's so annoyed at us. Byleth. All right, Kevin.
I shall not ever grow accustomed to the sound of human names.
Why did you spell it with a Y? I said Kevin.
You must possess a day of birth as well. Beneath which moon and on what day were you born to this world?
Ooh. Just curious. The verdant rain moon. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go through the months. I will let you guys choose based off of the names. It can be Guardian, but it's still a 12-month, year. So like Guardian Moon, Pegasus Moon, Lone Moon, Great Tree Moon, Harp String Moon, Garland Moon, Blue Sea Moon, Verdant Rain Moon, Horsebow Moon, Wyvern Moon, Red Wolf Moon, Ethereal Moon. There you go. Those are your options. Oh. Okay, so here's the option. Oh, so you're saying Verdant Rain Moon for that reason. Okay. I mean, I could just put in my birthday. But here's the thing. Kevin Brown is based off of Tommy Lee Jones. And Tommy Lee Jones was born September 15th. But I'll do it this way. I need a number from 1 to 31. It's not raining on your side of town. It's not really raining over here either. It's blustering. Okay. The 15th of Verdant Rain Moon.
Well, wonders never cease. It seems we share our day of birth. How strange.
That is weird.
It all feels so familiar. I think it may be time for yet another nap. It is almost time to begin.
Dragons. Always sleeping.
Hey, time to wake up. Were you having that dream again?
Both of these are weird.
Massive armies clashing on a vast field, right? There hasn't been a battle like that in over 3 centuries.
Hello, Asher the Modder.
In any case, just put that out of your mind for now. The battlefield is no place for idle thoughts.
Okay.
Risking your life is part of the job for mercenaries like us. Letting your mind wander is a sure way to get yourself killed.
Why are there mercenaries if there haven't been large battles?
Okay, time to get moving. Our next job is in the kingdom. I told you before, it's far from here, so we'll need to leave at dawn. Oh, good grief. Everyone is already waiting for us outside.
Gerald, sir, sorry to barge in, but your presence is needed.
What's happened?
Please forgive our intrusion. We wouldn't bother you with a situation not dire.
What do a bunch of kids like you want at this hour?
We're being pursued by a group of bandits. I can only hope that you will be so kind as to lend your support.
Oh man, no standing armies. The royals buy lives to spend on opinions. Edelgard.
We've been separated from our companions and we're
Claude.
outnumbered.
Hey, it's
They're
Claude
after
again!
our lives, not to mention our gold.
I'm impressed you're staying so calm considering the situation. Wait, that uniform.
Bandits spotted just outside the village. Damn, there were a lot of them.
I guess they followed you all the way here. We can't abandon this village now. Come on, let's move. Hope you're ready.
Seasoned actor Claude. Pretty boy Claude. Sure, we can save progress. Come on. A skirmish at dawn. Prologue. An inevitable encounter.
Let's take care of those thieves before they overrun the village. Take down the enemies in front first. That should take the wind out of their sails.
Easy enough. Okay. We've got Dimitri with a lance, Edelgard with an axe, Kevin with an iron sword, Claude with a bow, and Geralt back here on his horse. Okay. I know some about Fire Emblem.
I'll
so
cut through.
We're gonna move up here first. Okay, what's combat lance? Tempest lance. No, we'll just attack, thanks. That'll be fine. Weapons break, sure do.
Ready and willing.
And just shoot that guy with an arrow, because why play fair?
That's the golden deer for you.
Oh, he's cocky now.
I will prevail.
Stay focused.
We'll advance while protecting ourselves from the enemy. Take up position inside the fort.
Okay.
Yes, good. If we're in the forest, we can...
Okay. We can talk. Sure.
You
let's
have
talk
a
to Edelgard.
strange aura about you.
Sure.
You say you're a mercenary, so show me what you can do.
Oh, we can talk with. Sure.
Thank you. We are in your debt. It wouldn't do for us to fall in a place like this. Please, lend us your strength. Let's work together to drive out these thieves.
It's because of you guys that I'm not dead right now. Thanks for that. I didn't expect to run into mercenaries like you in some remote village. The gods of fortune must be smiling on me.
Get him! Good hit.
This is a fine opportunity. Use the combat arts I taught you.
Okay. Wrath Strike. That didn't seem necessary.
Should I have held back?
It's not luck, it's fate.
Big hit.
Failure is not an option.
Perfect.
Damn! Why are there mercenaries in the village? Guess we'll have to deal with them too.
I like that it gives a little warning arrows that those guys are close enough to attack you if you move to those spaces. We just don't move close enough for him to get to us. Hey, no!
What the? Aren't you Gerald the Bladebreaker? What's a renowned mercenary like you doing here?
I'm the one who should be complaining. I'm caught up in the mess you started. Attack when an ally is nearby, and the enemy will be intimidated. making them easier to hit.
Okay. Do I just have to defeat him? Not quite enough. Get him.
Hey! You with the blank stare! Out of my way!
Incorrect, sir. You're in my way.
Another step forward.
Oh, that was it?
Honestly, what are you accomplishing with that little stunt? It's like you're trying to get me killed, you fool. Well, it's fine. After all, if you don't know the value of your own life, you're not going to protect it very well, are you? Course not. Well then, I guess it's up to me to guide you from now on, right? You can call me Sothis, but I'm also known as the Beginning. Sothis. Yes, that is it. My name is Sothis. And I am also called the Beginning. But who once called me that? I was not able to recall my name until just now.
The beginning.
And just like that, it came to me. How odd. That look upon your face. Did you think me a child? A mere child who forgot her own name?
No fun.
Phooey! That child just saved your life. And what does that make you? Such arrogance. You look the part, but are you truly an adult? You threw yourself before an axe to save just one young girl. Yet all is well, as I have stalled the flow of time for now. You would have died had I not intervened. There now. Is gratitude so much to ask? I did deem you worth saving after all.
Never says I wasn't gracious.
Though it is only momentary, time has stopped. However did I manage that?
Yes. So this is the beginning.
When time begins again, the axe will tear into your flesh and you will surely meet your end. How rude of you to drag me into this. Now, what to do? Of course! I must turn back the hands of time! Yes, I do believe it can be done. You really are quite troublesome. I cannot wind back time too far, but all is well. You are aware of what's to come, which means you can protect yourself this time. Now go! Yes, you who bears the flames within. Drift through the flow of time to find the answers that you seek.
Time travel.
Hey, over here!
What about the rest of the bandits?
Hey, did you just...
The Knights of Seros are here. We'll cut you down for terrorizing our students. Hey, the thieves are running away. Go after them. The students seem to be unharmed. And who's this?
Why him?
Good times had by all.
Captain Gerald? It is you! Goodness, it's been ages! Don't you recognize me? It's Alois, your old right-hand man! Well, that's how I always thought of myself anyway.
Oh boy.
Oh, it must have been 20 years ago that you went missing without a trace. I always
Missing.
knew you were still alive.
You haven't changed a bit, Alois. Just as loud as ever. And drop that captain nonsense. I'm not your captain anymore. These days, I'm just a wandering mercenary. One who has work to do. Goodbye, old friend.
Right. Goodbye, Captain. Wait, that isn't how this ends. I insist that you return to the monastery with me.
Garrig Mach Monastery. I suppose this was inevitable.
And how about you, kid? Are you the captain's child?
Wow. I'm a bandit. I'm stealing time.
Great sense of humor, this one. Clearly cut from the same cloth as the captain. I'd love for you to see the monastery, too. You will join me, won't you? What's troubling you, Captain? You aren't about to run off again, are you?
Even I wouldn't dare run from the Knights of Seros.
The Knights of Seros? They do seem rather skilled. Ah, it seems your presence is required. Get going.
I appreciate your help back there. Your skill is beyond question. You're clearly an experienced mercenary. And your father, that would be Gerald, the Bladebreaker, former captain of the Knights of Seros, oft praised as the strongest knight to ever live. Have I missed anything? curious. I'd wager the explanation for that is fascinating indeed.
I didn't know.
Hey, you are coming with us to the monastery, right? Of course you are. I'd love to bend your ear as we travel. Oh, I should mention that the three of us are students of the Officers' Academy at Garrigmach Monastery. We were doing some training exercises when those bandits attacked. I definitely got the worst of it.
That would be because you ran off.
Too true. I was the first to make a strategic retreat. Everything would have worked out if these two hadn't followed me and ruined everything. Because of them, every single one of those bandits chased after us. Utterly ridiculous.
Ah, so that's what you were thinking, Claude. And here I thought you were acting as a decoy for the sake of us all.
His intentions were as clear as day. You will prove a lacking ruler if you cannot see the truth behind a person's words.
You will prove a lacking ruler yourself if you look for deceit behind every word and fail to trust those whom you rely on.
Oh, joy. A royal debate between their highnesses. I wonder how being completely predictable affects one's ability to wield power. Personally, as the embodiment of distrust, I'd say your little exchange smacks of naivete.
Me, naive. Tell me, are you actually incapable of keeping quiet, or is your lack of self-awareness a condition of some sort?
In any case, forgive our digression. I must speak with you if you can spare a moment. The way you held your ground against the bandits' leader was captivating. You never lost control of the situation. It showed me I still have much to learn.
Your skill is precisely why I must ask you to consider lending your services to the Empire. I might as well tell you now, I am no mere student. I am also the Adrestian Empire.
Halt, Edelgard. Please allow me to finish my own proposition.
Oh my god.
The Holy Kingdom of Fargus is in dire need of exceptional individuals like yourself.
Holy Kingdom? Nah, I'm out. I'm out.
Please, do consider returning to the kingdom with me.
Whoa there, you two sure are hasty. Trying to recruit someone you just met. Tactless, really. I was personally planning to develop a deep and lasting friendship on our journey back to the monastery before begging for favors.
Claude's a smooth operator is what I'm hearing.
But it seems there's no time for niceties in this world. So, capable stranger, let's get right to it. Where does your allegiance lie?
It seems one's place of birth is quite significant to them. Yet they are so impressed by you that you may take your pick. Well,
I've known you guys for 5 minutes is exactly correct. Okay. Like, really think about it. Really think about it. Out of those three characters, which one do you want to spend the most time with? I have my leading. I'm not going to tell you. So you're saying the Holy Kingdom or the Alliance? Oh, your leaning is ruin? run. Interesting. So, I'm gonna be honest. I'm leaning Adrestrian Empire and Edelgard for one reason. She uses an axe. You would stop playing because this is stressing you out. I'm sorry. Well, my heart is apparently a dragon who confused, so this is the beginning, as her name. And she's leaving it up to me.
A wise choice. Though the Empire has fallen from its former glory, the other regions are merely offshoots that pale in comparison.
And she's rude.
All right, that's enough with the small talk. It's time to head back to the monastery.
Looks like we'll have to pick this up another time.
My, they are in such a hurry. You know, each of the three is most unique.
Edelgard, she is a fine young woman, but I feel as if she's always evaluating me. Dimitri, he seems quite sincere, but I sense darkness lurking beneath. Yeah, that's the religion. That's the religion. And Claude. His easy smile is striking, but that smile doesn't reach his eyes.
Yes, I thought the same. I am so sleepy once again. I may be sleeping, but
Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
My God,
really
he is
Fodlan
horny.
in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is.
That's just an oligarch.
Garrick Mock Monastery.
I don't know, it seems pretty impressive. Big stone building. Why?
Ray is here.
Oh, hey!
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
Is it pissed off or is it just head
It's
empty?
been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Rhea. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros.
He does.
The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Oh yeah, like did we go forward or backward? Is it just her?
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Okay, evil. Dude's definitely evil.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Since he is actually our dad, I'm voting hi, Mom.
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed.
My name is Kevin.
From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy.
Oh, is that what I did? Yes.
Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros.
Say no! Say no. That we had a job? Like, we can leave. We're mercenaries. We don't have to stay. What are we doing?
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
No, I mean, like, obviously, you know. I must work here? As a mercenary?
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
Oh boy.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
The baby faces.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking, making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know.
Was that a backhanded compliment or a backhanded insult? Because that's gonna tell me how much I like you, Hanneman.
I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
No, just normal hair, dude, no crest.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice
Oh
to
my
meet you.
god, keep it in your pants, lady. You're a physician. I do want to say, looking at the character portrait here for her, her eye makeup is great. You're a physician.
I look too pretty for that line of work, do I? But yes, when I'm not teaching, I can be found in the infirmary.
I didn't say anything about your looks. I asked a simple question. You're a physician? Nice. Congratulations.
If you're ever lonely, please do come and pay me a visit. I would love to.
This character portrait. This woman.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela.
I don't think it was a compliment. I think he was insulting her.
Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
She looks like a Star Trek doctor. That's hilarious. That's great.
I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin.
To really hammer home that they shouldn't all cooperate and get along.
The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire.
Black Eagle.
Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
Okay. Golden Deer.
To think that the next emperor, king, and sovereign duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say, I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
So, Black Eagle, Blue Lion, Gold Deer. Yeah, so you're saying... Now you're saying I should side with Claude.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah, we should have gotten the house information when we had to choose as well. Yeah, I mean...
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea?
Oh,
Appointing
boy.
a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
Alright. Like, the fact that we just cut to a scene where we are not, and other people are arguing. I don't know about that. Hey, Claude was one of your original choices. Alright, calm. You're right. He absolutely was. I mean, I picked to be from the Empire because I was like, we're tied to a dragon who's somehow related to time manipulation. Obviously, the Empire of Ancient Knowledge would be the place we'd want to, you know, be connected to so that we could maybe figure out what's going on. I stand by my decision that I will not be signing up for the Religious Kingdom, though. I'm good, thanks. It was unfair to ask you the question 5 seconds in with no information. I'll be honest, I didn't really, like, jump at any of those characters' vibes anyway. Claude seems flaky. I've already forgotten Blondie's name, but, like, he seems earnest in a way that I don't like, which makes me believe it's an act. And then Edelgard is rude, but at least she's honest, so I can deal with that. Yeah, so... Right, why did you appoint a child? Like, hi, I'm just off camera over here, listening in. Why did you appoint me to be a teacher at this academy? You don't know me.
I have made my decision, Sedith.
You have made your decision.
I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
Sure, maybe. Oh, hey, wait a minute. I've noticed something very important, like, that I wasn't really paying attention to. Do you see the headdress that Rhea is wearing here? That's the same headdress that Sothis is wearing. Sothis.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Geralt character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago?
Yes. So this is her mom? Maybe so this is her child. Maybe she, in the future, kills Sothis, which starts all the wars, and that's how she gets the headdress. Wait, she's wearing it now. Doesn't make sense. Time travel!
I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Seteth, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual.
Okay.
We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Who's harboring ill will towards the church? Certainly not Kevin.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation.
You want to know the vibes I'm getting off this guy? The six-fingered man from The Princess Bride, Duke Regan.
Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Oh, we've gone through so much story stuff. Can we play game again? Is that allowed? Oh, I've been told no. Cutscenes. So here's the characters in the various houses, it looks like. Sleepy character! Dad doesn't trust her. I don't trust her. Alright, before we do this open exploration segment of the monastery, I'm going to take a short break. And we'll come back and run around this place. Have some thoughts about how you felt regarding those characters. And we'll address them when we come back. Oh, that's a nice... good addition in the music there. Be right back. All right. What are we doing again? Right. Exploring. How do I...
I assume you are already aware that you will be teaching here at the Officers' Academy, correct? To start, please speak with the 3 house leaders. You should also take a look around the academy and acquaint yourself with your new home. That is your first task here at the monastery. Please let me know if you accept it. Once you have finished, come and speak with me. May I ask a favor of you? Yeah, I feel like the choice shouldn't matter. Of course.
You there?
Ha! I imagine you were a bit surprised that I recommended you as a professor here.
A little, dude.
Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits.
They what?
Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable.
Do you have 6 fingers in your right hand? I'm just asking for a friend.
Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Ha! Frankly, we can't
You saved the lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now, you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Little mini-map. Church. Okay, like... At least that chair looks horrendous to sit in. He doesn't have his 6 fingers on his right hand, but he does have a torture room under a tree out back. I mean, to be fair, he only maintains it for Lady Rhea, so... Uh-huh. You must be up there.
What do you think?
Whoa. None of you are important enough to talk to. Cat! Cat! Please let me pet the cat. Let me pet. Why would you do this to me? I can't. New goal. Pet cat. Boo. 0 out of a billion. Worst game ever.
Hi. Hi.
New goal. Avoid house leaders. Okay, so now it's a stealth game. I spotted Edelgard. How do I sneak through? Okay, wait, I'm sorry. What is this walk animation? Alright, you're in a different costume. Can I talk to you? No. Apparently also not important. Ash is the best, totally pretentious, so it's true noble. Mindheart always seems laid back. None of you can be talked to. I bet I could take Castigar in a fight. Benedetto is always in the room. Pity.
Huh?
Who are you? You won't actually talk to me. You must be a new student. Hello there.
Yes.
How do I get Dimitri to be my friend? Alright. Yeah, well, I'm noticing, like, her text box is also in red, right? And then this gatekeeper is also in red. Okay, I can talk to him.
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Huh?
Huh?
She is wearing her red capelet and red leggings.
Yes.
Oh my god, wait. Oh. I'm never gonna forgive this game.
Yeah.
Look at this one. It's a chonker. Oh. It's even more rude they won't let me pet them. It's Claude.
Yeah.
You guys have nothing to say. Oh, and there's Dimitri.
Right, right.
I want to be clear. Like, for the most part, right? Like, uniform, it's a black suit with, in his case, he has the blue belt and the blue capelet.
Okay.
These ones have blue leggings, so I'm going to assume that they're in the blue house. This guy's got blue sword guard.
That's so.
Now, Claude looks like he might be going a bit off script. Black and white cat. Black and white cat. Look at him go. Yeah, clean them paws.
Right.
There's cats everywhere. This place is great. Except for the part where I can't pet them.
Hello.
Aww.
Hey.
This is the homeroom of the Black Eagles.
Greetings. Whoa. Hello.
Why is your hat on sideways?
Whoa. Thank you.
Greetings. Oh.
Okay.
Whoa. Hello.
Well, you're standing alone, not having a conversation, so let's talk to you.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around? Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Oh, okay.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible. The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Sheesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners? So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class. Thank you.
So you're a fan of Dorothea?
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire. Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
No, what you were saying was not incorrect.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great debt. Is that not right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house. Are you going to join our class? I look forward to getting better acquainted with you.
Okay. Is that all the conversations here? Anybody hiding behind the blackboard? No.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hey.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Okay.
classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words
Oh
cannot
good, they
express
both
my
have
gratitude.
bodyguards who weren't
Should
present.
you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Oh boy.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Can I
Felix,
kick his
must
ass
you always
now?
speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Okay. Apparently Ingrid got in a video game.
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Okay. What do you think?
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Yeah, I agree. That was an interesting pronunciation of Mercedes. You're that mercenary.
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who
I hate
rescued
your
Claude.
haircut.
Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him.
Oh, good.
My
I also
name
don't
is
like
Lawrence
you.
Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
I've already forgotten.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Hi.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you.
I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is... Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are? It's such an honor to meet you. Ignatz Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithia von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest. After talking with both groups of people, I'll be sticking with the Black Eagles, I think. I think I like the other characters more.
What do you think?
I was told not to.
Yeah.
My new boss, who happens to be the Pope, just told me don't do that.
Hello.
Dog? Can I pet the dog? Can I pet the dog? Oh my god, they're so bad at this. Oh, hi.
do you want? I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
This dude's totally a vampire. Anyway. Yeah. The Archbishop, Lady Rhea, our father told us not to trust her.
Yes.
Professor's rooms are on the second floor.
Please.
You there? What do you think? Ah.
A luchador. Ooh, that's an interesting.
Yes.
Interesting suggestion. All right,
Hi.
upstairs. You've never seen me before? Oh, you're bad at your job then. Because oh, no, I can't go in there anymore. Can't go up there. Well, Cyril.
I'm real busy, so could you please move along now? Thanks. Okay, now, what else did Lady Rhea need doing today?
What happened?
Hey, Dad.
Here I am again, the office of the Captain of the Knights. That said, I'm merely here to assist. Apparently, the current captain is getting on in years. I hear the captain has a hard time keeping up with the responsibilities of the job. That's where I come in.
Sounds to me like you're getting suckered, Dad.
Oh, Professor! Dropping by so soon? I expected we'd take some time, exchange a few smiles as we passed in the
Manuela,
hall.
I'm just saying
flirt a
hello.
bit, you know. Well, you're here now, and I do like a man who knows what he wants. Lock the door. Huh. That welcome didn't faze you at all, did it? What's the matter? Don't you like me? Or are you just so innocent you don't understand me?
No. I'm being very clear here, Manuela. Like, I'm just not interested. Inappropriate way to talk to your coworker. Thomas.
Welcome to the library. Here you may find literature from the far reaches of Fodla. I am Tomas, the librarian. If you have need of me, do not hesitate to ask. I have worked here for... I have lost track of the decades, it seems.
I can't go in the library. Okay. Running in the hallway. Hello, cat. Fine.
This is my research laboratory. I've worked hard to furnish it with the rare materials and purpose-built equipment required for my work. This is my...
Okay.
Let's see.
Hi.
Yes.
Haha! Just broke my way through that door. Alright.
Okay.
Hello.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blaiffid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any of the Blue Lions catch your attention?
Shall we... So these are the Blue Lions. There's Dimitri.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think? I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Me? Oh, I'm afraid my... Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Uh-huh.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lonato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said, well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help. I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
I'm pretty sure that the only way you get Mercedes' hair volume is by being a video game character.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet. Please accept my apologies for the I am of course delightful. In any case, I hear you're investigating the different houses here.
Right, right.
That's so.
Well, well, scored a teaching gig here, did you? Talk about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet? Care to know more about anyone? Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little. He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
Yeah.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and actually that's about it.
And apparently not finding shirts that fit properly.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents. Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know?
Rude.
Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak. Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Wow, rude!
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Yes.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles? Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant, arrogant even, but there's little to be done. One day, I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities. Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable. For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that of Duke Ire, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status. He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire. He's the second son of Count Burgles. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him.
Lindhard is your idol?
She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy. To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
I really like the Black Eagle House characters, honestly.
I appreciate your effort.
Okay. So you think that I should be going for the Holy Empire? Already aligned with my girly? That's rude. That's the future Empress. You can't just call her a girly. I'm gonna continue exploring. Haha, you can't stop me.
Huh? Yes.
That's so.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Okay.
So...
Hey.
I'm also looking at this from the anime trope perspective, right? Like, these characters are all tropes. In one way or another. I don't like this guy.
I have heard all about.
He also said you were quite skilled. I look.
Felix. Oh.
Not a fan of Felix. Not a fan of Sylvain.
I'm Sylvain. Hi there. You must be the one everyone's
These guys
here.
seem fine.
I have heard. Should you ever...
Ingrid seems alright. Mercedes. Sure.
Okay.
That's so. What do you think?
Wow. Girly was the nicest of the things you were going to call her, to be honest. Holy, you should keep that. You should have kept that thought inside too. This guy sucks. This guy sucks. Yeah. Both of these characters seem fine, although her being the little girl who doesn't want to be called a little girl is annoying. The big doofy idiot who likes eating is... eh.
It's like this.
The gloomy silent girl, the lazy I get what I want girl, not really a fan. And honestly, like, Claude is starting to rub me the wrong way.
So.
Okay.
Like, both of these characters are cool. Both of these characters are cool, even though he's a lazy loungeabout, I guess. Dorothea's cool.
Thank you.
The only character I'm not sure about because of the trope things is the... is Bernadetta here?
I don't talk to
Bernadetta, this is no... I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Are you going to join our class?
Greetings.
Hey.
Okay.
I see, so you're saying that you're not a fan of,
Yes.
Edelgard because she has not yet done something nice or whatever, but she just said nice things about all of her classmates. I would like it if people had to say something nice.
Yeah.
Like, what I want to do is ask the other people about the leaders,
Hello.
right? I want to turn around and be like, hey.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
Sure, okay, she was trying to sell them to me.
Yes. Okay.
That's,
A moment, please.
Hi.
If you've never seen me before, have you changed guard out here 3 times?
let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, the spellcasters are erasing their memory?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. Like, the entire idea of aligning houses when it's, but I mean, like, it's just that you're homeroom, right? Like, is that, I think that's the idea, is like, you're the homeroom teacher. I have concerns for the students' well-being. They told us the guy, the person that they had hired for the job ran off when the bandits attacked, abandoning them. But, yeah. Oh, well, the semester hasn't started yet, clearly. Clearly. Yeah, game mechanics. But, like, interesting consideration. It's like, you know, the idea of like, oh, we divided up all the students into houses that happens to also be based on their nation of origin. So really you didn't do anything. And like for the purposes of peace, shouldn't you have split them all up? Made them interact with other cultures? But I suppose we are an officer's school. Yeah, if it had been split up by specialty, like magic, armor, you know, whatever. And then you would have had, like, you know, some of them being, like, more divided, right? Like a house that was like, this is the specialization in the healing arts for the... I'm assuming that the clerics are the healers in this game, because that's always been the default. Yeah, and officers for what? There's been no wars for 300 years. It turns out they just don't call them war anymore, but they absolutely still get into battles where they kill each other over stupid territory disputes. Hi, Toby. Oh, yeah, video game. Hand wavium. That's how. Yeah, like, I have questions, for sure. Why are they all 17? That's weird. Oh, Hubert's 20. Ferdinand, Leonhard, Caspar, Bernadette, Dorothea, Petra, W, Felix, Ash, Sylvain, Mercedes, Annette, Ingrid, Lawrence, Raphael, Ignaz, Thea, Marianne, Hilda, Leon. Oh boy, we can look at what they've got equipped and everything. There's all sorts of stuff. They have a report card. Oh, here we go. We got some more stuff that we can look at for these people. Alright, so Edelgard. Interests in reading and solitary exploration. Likes talented individuals debating historical viewpoints and strategies, nature, beautiful scenery. Dislikes outdated values, crests, rats, chains, swimming, losing control. Dimitri. Interests battle training and weapon maintenance. Likes combat, high quality weapons, strength training, going for long rides, physically laborious work. Dislikes delicate work, fragile objects, scorching heat, and selfish people. Like, she has interests outside of fighting. He doesn't. Claude, interests, tactical scheming and planning feasts. Feasts, long rides, archery, topics of curiosity. Okay. Dislikes blind reliance on gods, leaving things to chance, being bound by common sense. Hubert is interested in strategy and tactics, research, protecting Edelgard. Likes irony, coffee, intelligence, and useful people. Dislikes the Church of Cerros, those who bother Edelgard, gambling, heights, nostalgia, and laziness. Alright, kinda like this guy. Ferdinand, being noble. Ooh. Collecting armor, horseback riding, tea, justice, being noble, heights. Okay. Dislikes slothfulness, nobles who are not noble. Lindhart, likes sleeping and crest research. I mean, Ferdinand seems like he's a fop, but a mostly harmless one. Likes sleeping in, midday naps, reading, fishing, sweets, freedom. Okay. Dislikes fighting, blood, weapons, duty, self-restraint, politics, and ghosts. Oh. But I'm a ghost. I mean, yeah, probably. Casper, interested in training, early mornings and quick breakfasts. Likes fighting, training, vanquishing evil. Dislikes liars, injustice, wasting time, the rain. Alright. Bernadetta likes knitting and embroidery, writing and illustrating novels. Oh, she's a fanfic author. She likes reading, drawing, music, embroidery, unusual creatures, stuffed animals, and solitude. Dislikes speaking to people, imposing figures, and overbearing fathers. Oh, sweetheart. Dorothea. Singing, a bit of everything. Likes singing, acting, music, decorative ornaments, and accessories, small animals. Dislikes arrogant nobles and herself. Oh, sweetheart, we need to get you some therapy. Petra! Hunting and hide-tanning and studying, swimming in the ocean, sunshine, climbing trees, family and her homeland. Dislikes mathematics, idleness, and discrimination. Yeah, that's fair. Didue, housekeeping and cooking, likes flowers, gardening, needlework, arts and crafts. Apparently the only thing he dislikes is people that try to hurt Dimitri. Felix likes swords practice and weapons maintenance. Fighting, weapons, spicy food, hunting, meat. Dislikes levelly, sweets, chivalry, and his father. Ash likes reading and cooking, likes sweets, tales of chivalry, travel journals, and looking after children. And Violets dislikes ghosts, enclosed spaces, violence, and deception. Interesting. Sylvain Jose Gautier, fine art and theater, flirting, likes women, lively places, and board games, dislikes unclean spaces, jealousy, and hot days. Yeah, unfortunately, he also doesn't like ghosts. Mercedes likes praying and baking, sweets, needlework, ghost stories, adorable things, painting, reading, fragrant flowers, dislikes spicy food and exercise. Annette likes studying and singing and dancing, cleaning, doing laundry, morning walks, and getting dressed up. Dislikes indolence, dark places, hard to reach places that need a good dusting, and coffee. That's an obsessive compulsive disorder, Annette. Ingrid likes reading and eating, likes food samples, meaty meals, looking after horses, tales of chivalry, virtuous knights, extravagance, hunger, the people of Dusker. Duskar? Dusker. I hate everything about this man. Interests, monitoring Claude, writing poetry. Likes tea, red roses, art, worthy women, anything that befits the nobility. Dislikes coffee, injustice, filth, foul odors, and vulgarity. Raphael is interested in bodybuilding and eating, likes pure protein, muscles, training, his baby sister. Dislikes book learning and unfinished meals. Ignatz likes painting and collecting art supplies. Art, the goddess, the four saints, striking landscapes, faraway lands, peace and quiet, beautiful flowers. Dislikes people who don't appreciate art, stressful situations, and lightning. Thea likes magic and tactics research, eating sweets secretly, likes sweet, cute things, lilies. Dislikes being treated like a child, anything physically laborious, ghosts, and bitter food. Doesn't like ghosts. Marion von Edmund likes praying and talking to animals. The goddess, birds and other animals, reading and delicate flowers. Doesn't like herself, crests, or tidying up. Hilda likes chatting and making accessories, is interested in fashion, chatting, persuasion, singing, dancing, and colorful flowers. Dislikes effort, exhaustion, responsibility, extreme heat or cold. Leonie Pinelli likes saving money and bow maintenance. Likes Captain Geralt, military arts, competition, hunting, fishing, gardening, collecting, and reusing discarded objects, defeat, decadence, debt, and poisonous creatures. Well, yes, ghosts are absolutely a thing in this setting. Sorry, these things will drive me nuts if I don't get rid of them, so I'm gonna get rid of them. Interesting. So you get more crests with, Yeah, that's where I'm at. Like, when do I get to fight things again? I don't know when we get to fight stuff again. We've been 2.5 hours in.
I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So, yeah, this is a nice thing, right? Just in case you forgot which the characters were and everything. You think the future Empress Edelgard is queer? Is that what you're saying there? Like, clearly Dimitri is and is probably in the closet about it. Claude is open about his queerness. Why is it called Black Eagle and represented by the gold double eagle of the Empire? Like, they're not even using the symbols that are here at the school for this. Maybe she's ace. Well, we're doing this.
So you have chosen the Black Eagles led by Edelgard, correct?
Yeah.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flane. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us.
I will.
In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
Let's not... I don't get a choice? The illusion of choice!
You have a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh my god.
Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I
Good.
may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student.
Perfect.
That said, know that I have high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Oh, good. Good. This is starting off strong.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
I mean... Lavender eyes over team orange hair. Alright. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Receive 1,000 gold from the Church of Seneros as funding for this month's activities.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Hey, real quick, so dragon marks?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Different events on different days. Each week you will have one day off, and you can choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be Explore. Select the calendar. Okay. Oh! I had not caught that. That's actually pretty cool. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. What I was saying was cool. Where was it? Now I've already forgotten what I was doing. Oh, but there's a list for the supports. So, this is letting you know all of the characters that you can have supports with. They had this in some of the other ones I've played. So, I don't know what the little arrows mean above Edelgard there, but those are the maximum levels you can get up to. So, like, for whatever reason, I can't have, like, a... yeah, can't have, like, a full partnership with some of these characters. But that wasn't what I said cool about. What did I say cool about? Oh, I was talking about their, goals. Just the fact that, like, it says, like, hey, you know, this character wants to level up these skills, so you need to equip them with these weapons, and, you know, send them into battle with these things. Right? Brawling, you say? Anyway. Explore, because that's all we can do with our first day off. So this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Bulletin board. Ooh, there's quests. So it looks like I can still, like, make friends with other characters that aren't in my house. My stuff is exactly the same. Currently, it doesn't appear to be one because they don't have any classes. Hello, Owl. My god, we've been playing for almost 3 hours. We've had one fight.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
$1,000 a month? Room and board?
Okay.
of.
Oh, good. There's random trash for me to find.
Listen. What?
I quit. Go back to mercenary work. Rhea, stuff on your dad, not you. Yeah. Okay, you have a quest for me? I'm gonna talk to people first. Quests
Professor,
later.
I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking. If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
Yeah. You're trying. It's not your first language. You're fine. It's you.
I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
I'm gonna enjoy wiping that smug look off his face. Dining staff. So
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
That's not quite how that works, but sure. We'll do the dining hall quest in a bit. Oh, we're back at the dormitory? You're nervous about the mock battle. Oh, I see. I'm down at this end now. Wow. Sylvain's doing a quest.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
It's fine.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
Real quick, then how come I've never heard of you before?
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the Academy yet? Me, I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
To be honest, that's part of the reason I chose the house I did. They all seem to want to do the job. Even the one who wants to sleep all the time.
As it were.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Then I'll have to give you a bad grade.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway. Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Like this?
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Dogs and cats living together, total anarchy.
Unbelievable.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a
Why is
teacher
your
here,
hat so big?
you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids, well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Saros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
Jeez. That guy's gonna tell me I'm not allowed to go that way.
Greetings.
Listen.
Amiibo gazebo, huh?
All right. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Nice.
By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Yes.
Hello.
I hear a member of House Restfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Yeah.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
You don't say.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there. Please don't treat me like a child. I may be a bit younger than the others, but that really shouldn't factor in.
Rest is good for you.
Professor? Yes.
I'm not treating you like a child.
Professor.
Okay.
Listen. Let me tell you the provenance of our class name. The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms.
You don't say.
And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, black eagles.
There you go, now we know.
Before I came to the Officers Academy, I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Luke, the King of Lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Hi, Professor. How are you doing? If you're not busy, would you like to join me on a little trip into town? If I'm cooped up in this dusty old monastery for too long, it drives me absolutely crazy.
There's something else. This is the Golden Deer House. You're in charge of a different house, right? Too bad we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Oh my god, there's so many things. I talked to both of them. I talked to Marianne. I haven't talked to Flane yet because she has a quest. Dimitri I can talk to, I guess. Cyril. Didn't see Cyril.
Hey, listen.
Greetings.
There's Cyril.
Let's see, I'm a little busy. If you're looking for the greenhouse, it's right there. See it? Looks like a greenhouse. That's it.
Yeah, didn't want to hit that button.
That's so.
As it were. I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose. I hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Good.
Okay.
It was weird.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Maybe you should.
Dimitri and Claude are the leaders of the other two houses. Do not underestimate them. When we take the field, it would be best not to engage the both of them at once.
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. Well, I could probably take you, though. You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
What? I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Yuritsa's Queenie's older brother. That doesn't make sense. Or maybe it makes a lot of sense. Second floor. You're saying it's a Racer X scenario. He was believed dead. In fact, he's not.
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
Is this my office? Do I get an office?
I think. Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting,
but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind.
I'm thrilled.
My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
So, to be clear, I have distracted him with this crest nonsense so that my house can win the mock battle against his, whichever one it is. All those doors are shut.
Professor. Huh?
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the Church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Oh boy. Alright, you know what? We're not doing that right now, I don't think.
Say now. Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garrigmach for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
Oh, good. So, gonna awaken the ancient evil or something? History of Newfoundland, Part 1. Under the tyranny of ruthless disorder, the people endured a long period of suffering. The vile nemesis, who proclaimed himself the king of liberation, delighted in war and bloodshed. Rather than rebelling against his persecution, the people of Newfoundland fell to his depths in a mad scramble to obtain power through murder and theft. 41 years before the founding of the Adrestian Empire, St. Seros appeared in the land of Enbar, and through the many unfathomable miracles she performed, spread light across the land. In doing so, she joined the shattered hearts of the purest people of Newfoundland, who went on to form the Holy Church of Seros. Imperial Year 1, the founding of the Adrestian Empire. In the first year of our calendar, the glorious Adrestian Empire was founded. Its name was gifted by an oracle, and its future blessed by the goddess. Its capital, Enbar, was chosen to govern the southern reaches of Fonlung, where the divine Saint Seros also learned her power. Imperial Year 32, the War of Heroes. Wilhelm Paul Helsveg, the inaugural Adrestian Emperor, raised an army in pursuit of the unification of Fonlund. With his might, he hunted and destroyed any house's territory that dared to seek more power. 46th, the Battle of Gronder. An intense battle erupted on Gronder Field, where the houses that were allied with Nemesis and the Imperial forces of the Adrestian Empire clashed. There, the Imperial forces emerged victorious. Imperial Year 91, the Battle of Tailtane. The houses that were allied with Nemesis once again faced off against the Imperial forces, this time at the Tailtane Plains. There, the evil Nemesis finally fell, and the Empire secured a momentous victory. So that thing was in the past? Year 98, the War of Heroes ends. The successor of Great Emperor Wilhelm I, Lysion I, succumbed to sudden illness. The Emperor, which had ruled over the majority of Fonlund, took this opportunity to put an end to the seemingly endless fighting. Oh god, there's even more pages in this one. 721, the First Mock War. The Dagdan army invaded from across the sea. Though the Imperial forces resisted the attack and drove off the enemy, the land of Mock sustained considerable damage. 728, the invasion of Brigid. The Empire invaded the Brigid archipelago, land occupied by allies of Dagda. As penance for their refusal to surrender, the people of Brigid were relegated to a life of imperial subjugation. 731, with the boon of a strong foothold in Brigid, the Empire mounted a large-scale invasion of Dagda. However, the fortunes of war were not on their side, and their attack failed. 747, the Fargus Rebellion. Lug, a descendant of one of the houses that first quarreled with the Empire, raised an army to demand independence, pulling the land of Fargus into fierce rebellion. This clash came to be known as the War of Eagle and Lion. Imperial Year 751, the founding of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Lug and his resistance army were victorious over Imperial forces. The Holy Church of Seros mediated between the two, and Fargus secured its hard-won independence as the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. 801, the Leicester Rebellion. A rebellion broke out in the imperial lands of Leicester, which the imperial army was unable to suppress. The Holy Kingdom, viewing the uprising as an opportunity to increase its own political sway, occupied the Leicester region, formally declaring it a territory of Fargus. In 861, Fargus divided following the death of King Claus I. Three princes became archdukes and split the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, that they may rule over it in three separate territories. 881, the Crescent Moon War. The Archduke ruling over the Leicester region of the kingdom has succumbed to illness. The Lords of Leicester lands refused to acknowledge the next Archduke in line, instead plotting to rule jointly as an alliance. 901, the founding of the Leicester Alliance was officially formed after the subjugation of hostile nobles and the removal of all opposing forces in the regions of Fargus. An influential figure from the outset, Duke Regan was inarguably the heart of the newly formed alliance. 961, the Almiran invasion. The great eastern nation of Elmira crossed the Fonland's throat and invaded Alliance territory. The Empire dispatched troops in order to help conquer this threat, and the attackers were just barely driven off. Imperial Year 1101, the construction of Fonland's Locket. To defend against future Elmiran invasions, the Alliance, the Kingdom, and the Empire joined their efforts and resources to construct the indomitable fort known as Fonland's Locket. Yeah, I wonder why he's always napping. A record consisting largely of the world outside Fonland. The author's identity is unknown, but they have clearly experienced these places firsthand. Elmira, a great kingdom to the east of Fonland. Its territory borders that of the Leicester Alliance, with the precipitous mountain range known as Fonland's Throat acting as the dividing line. Its people maintain a strong legacy of horsemanship and relish in the thrill of battle. This vast kingdom is rich in fertile prairies, deserts, and mountain ranges. Albanea, a continent to the northwest of Fonland. Its frigid climate is home to the numerous rare and valuable species of flora and fauna. However, the human population there is extremely small due to the intense cold and the frozen earth, which is unsuitable for growing grains or other food crops. Morphus is the name of a metropolis of magic to the southeast of Fonland, as well as the boundless desert that surrounds it. In the distant past, it was called the City of Illusion. Thanks to an intricate web of trading routes, rumors of its profound and mysterious magic continue to spread. Dagda, a continent to the southwest of Fonland. Due to its extreme distance from Fonland, rumors of this relatively unknown world abound. Some claim it's a tropical rainforest, while others insist it's merely a giant frozen plateau. In truth, this vast continent stretches far into the north and south and supports a wide variety of terrain and climates. Brigid, an archipelago nested between Fonland and Dagda. It is a land of plenty that is often heralded as the perfect union of the gentle sea and nature's bounty. Both Fonland and Dagda have long vied to claim this territory as their own. Sreng was once the name of an enormous peninsula to the north of Fonland. Today, only half of the northern half has kept the moniker, while the southern half now falls into the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Several warlike clans call this great wasteland their home. Certain areas of this region are comprised of rocky desert. Dusker, a peninsula in the north of Fonland and the west of Sreng. The people who once inhabited this area were decimated, and it now falls into the dominion of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The land boasts nothing noteworthy to make it a desirable travel destination, but rumors of valuable minerals waiting to be unearthed abound. The Ogma Mountains, an enormous mountain range somewhat south of central Fonland. To the west, it forms the border between the Empire and the kingdoms surrounding Garreg-Mach and cutting across the Empire territory. It is home to many animals and plants that cannot be found elsewhere, as well as a plethora of valuable mineral deposits. The Revelation. The goddess is all things. She is heaven above and the land below. She is eternity incarnate. She is the present, the past, and the future. Her eyes see all, her ears hear all, her hands receive all. She who is graced to the holy word of the divine goddess, who bore witness to her magnificence, is the one called Seros. She is the messenger of the heavens, the bridge between the lands above and below, and her blessings shall bring tidings of peace to all. With the goddess's omnipotence and wisdom to guide her, Seros ensures that her will be done. As the goddess's sword, Seros' words weigh evil. As the goddess's child, Seros makes emperors of mortals. As the goddess's wings, Seros elevates her people. As the goddess's voice, Seros spreads the word of love. The sublime sword that is entrusted to you. Those emperors are crowned before you. Those wings clear your path. That voice whispers of words of trust. May the blessings of the goddess follow you always. Uh-huh. The creation. In the beginning, amid the great cloudless ocean, Fondland came to be. At the end of a long journey, the goddess glimpsed that land and there alighted. Upon that sacred ground, she breathed life into the world and created all of the creatures upon it. By the goddess's hand, plants took root, birds took to the sky, and animals roamed the land. Last of all, she created humanity. When the humans wished for power, she granted it. She gifted them the blessings of the heaven and of the earth. By way of magical arts, humanity attained great power, yet unaware that great power portends great evil. By the grace of the goddess's divine protection, humanity thrived. Through her blessings, they grew prosperous and their numbers rose. Before long, they became the most powerful creatures in all of Fondland. All was well until darkness descended from the north, darkness that devoured the earth, desecrated the heavens, and threw the world and its inhabitants into a state of chaos. To face this evil force, the goddess created a new well of power. She gifted a certain chosen individuals sacred blood, allowing them to wield mystical weapons that they may prevail against the darkness. These souls, buoyed by the divine gifts, conquered the evil ones and drove them back to the north. They came to be known as heroes. The heroes experienced unnaturally long lives, persisting for hundreds of years. Even after they breathed their last, the power coursing through their blood remained, leaving an indelible mark upon this world. This power passed through bloodlines came to be known as the crests. The mystical weapons they once wielded are now called heroes' relics, and so the legend of a new age was born. The descendants of the heroes sought their ancestors' power and thusly their blood. In time they amassed crests, relics, lands, and wealth, using all to set the land aflame with war. The goddess's power, intended to stem the flow of evil, became a tool of destruction. All because of the greed of humanity. The goddess, grieved and heartbroken, hid herself in the heavens from whence she came. You're impressed by my ability to read aloud. I mean...
Professor!
I've tripped a couple times, but I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. Part 5?
What the?
Why don't I get to read the stuff in the middle? I guess it's checked out, huh? The 5 Eternal Commandments. Dare not doubt or deny the power or existence of the goddess. Dare not speak the goddess's name in vain. Dare not disrespect your father, mother, or any who serve the goddess. Dare not abuse the power gifted to you by the goddess. Dare not kill, harm, lie, or steal unless such acts are committed by the will of the goddess. Ah! Loopholes! The goddess cares for and protects all that is beautiful in this world. The goddess will never deny the splendors of love, affection, joy, peace, faith, kindness, temperance, modesty, or patience. Follow her example, and in doing so, abide her laws. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. A Register of Empire Nobles. Part 1. A register of prominent noble houses of the Ardrestrian Empire. This document is expressly for official use by the Church of Seros. Students are forbidden to remove or peruse this documentation. 1179th edition. Hurlsveg. The most distinguished noble house of the Empire, tracing its roots all the way back to the great Emperor Wilhelm. It has been the governing house of the Empire for 1100 years. In addition to the first emperor, its lineage is also tracked back to Saint Seros herself, which is why generations of emperors are believed to bear the crest of Seros. House Hurlsveg resides in Enbar, the imperial capital, claiming all of the surrounding territory as its domain. It boasted supreme authority both within the empire and without until the insurrection of the Seven in 1171, in which much of its power was stripped away by the nobility. In recent years, a series of misfortunes has plagued this storied house, and some believe dark clouds hover over the future of the Hurlsvig reign. House Aegir. A house of dukes possessing great power within the empire, second only to House Hurlsvig. Hresvelg. The head of the house came to occupy the post of the prime minister, rendering the title a hereditary one thereafter. House Aegir, who led the insurrection of the seven insurrection. See, now I'm tongue-tied. House Aegir led the insurrection of the Seven and, in many ways, holds the true power governing the Empire. House Vestra, a house of marquises without a domain, existing in the shadow of House Hresveld. In addition to managing the darker tasks of the Empire, it is responsible for the Emperor's periphery affairs, including coordinating things such as ceremonies and rituals, Imperial consorts, and the Imperial Guard. House Vestra was allied with House Aegir in the insurrection. House Hovering, a house of counts that has inherited the rule over the Empire's domestic affairs, particularly those relating to administration, finance, and the judiciary. Oh, that's a bad combination in government, folks. Never let the money people run the court. It frequently clashes with the Minister of Military Affairs over these matters. Much of its territory lies in the Ogma Mountains, and as such it enjoys the fruits of a lucrative mining industry. House Berglis, a house of counts that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of Military Affairs. It commands all of the armies that do not directly belong to the Emperor. During times of war, the head of the house becomes the Imperial Army's commander-in-chief. Their territory encompasses most of the Empire's main breadbasket, Gronder Field. House Varley, a house of counts that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of Religion. Ooh, don't have one of those in your government either. Whose main responsibility is to maintain amiable relations with the Church of Sanos. However, due to the estrangement of the Church from the Empire in recent years, it is now more involved with the judiciary, causing political strife within the Ministry of the Interior. I mean, fair. Same warning. House Girth, a house of dukes that has inherited rule over the Empire's Ministry of the Exterior. Diplomacy, foreign relations, and relations between various provinces and the capital fall under its purview. They worked hard to secure the ceasefires that ended both the Brigid and Dagda campaigns. Though complicit in the insurrection, it remains distant from associated houses. House Arundel, formerly a minor noble house of the Empire. As head of the house when Volkard's younger sister became betrothed to Emperor Ionis IX, Volkard was granted the title of Lord Arundel. Having worked closely with House Aegir, House Arundel is seen as one of the chief instigators of the Insurrection of the Seven. House Hrim, a house of Imperial Viscounts. Viscounts? Resisting Emperor Ionis IX's policy of power centralization, it set out to join the alliance and secure independence from the Empire, where it was unable to overcome the Imperial Army's intervention. In the aftermath, the house's main genetic line was wiped out. Its current head of house is an adoptee. House Nouvelle, a house of Imperial Viscounts with territory on the western coast of the Empire, centered around its namesake harbor city of Nouvelle. The house flourished thanks to commerce with Dagda, Albinia, Brigid, and other territories. Even still, it fell to ruin in 1175 after permitting the combined invading forces of the Dagda and Brigid armies to make landfall. House Ox, a house of Imperial Barons. Its territory occupies the northern half of the western peninsula known as Fodlan's Fangs. The head of the house was lost to the Dagda and Brigid War. House of Bartels, a house of Imperial Barons, highly ambitious. It sought out and acquired several crests for its bloodline. In 1176, many members, including the head of the house, died under unexplained circumstances. The deed was attributed to their heir, Emile. As his whereabouts are unknown, leadership of the house fell to a distant relative. A register of Alliance nobles, same rules as before. House Regan, the leading house of the Leicester Alliance and descendants of one of the 10 elites. In the Crescent Moon War of 881, they spearheaded the move toward independence from the kingdom as well as the establishment of a republic by its former vassals. They have held the distinct responsibility of leading the Alliance Roundtable ever since. The position of this House of Dukes relies on the noble rank bestowed upon it by the kingdom well before the Alliance's founding. The current Duke Ragan's heir, Godfrey, died in an accident while on duty. While he did leave behind a surviving daughter, she is presently unaccounted for. House Goneril. Descendants of one of the 10 elites, it is a military house that is chiefly tasked with military strikes and defense against the Almiran army, mostly due to its territory's position in the east. Lord Holst, the next head of the house, is widely renowned as the Alliance's bravest general. House Ordelia, a house of counts with land in the east of the Leicester Leicester territory. In 1167, it was involved in House Hrem's rebellion, and the Empire retaliated by repeatedly meddling in the house's internal affairs, leading to a sharp decline in its noble standing. House Gloucester. Descendants of one of the 10 elites. This House of Counts hails from southern Leicester territory. The current head of the house is ambitious, excels at public relations, and has an influential voice among the 5 noble families with voting rights. It's the Leicester Alliance Round Table, second only to House Ragan. House Edmund, a house of Margraves. Margraves. With land in the north of Leicester territory. Its beneficial trade policies, emphasizing fair use of its personal harbors, have awarded the house a great deal of clout, to such a degree that it was eventually accepted into the rank of the 5 great lords of the Alliance. Their current head of house is a renowned orator. House Daphne. Descendants of one of the 10 elites and formerly among the 5 great lords of the Alliance, it lost much power due to its internal discord. For the last several generations, no head of House Daphne has borne a crest. In spite of this, it still maintains its status as a noble family. Kingdom Nobles! I believe this is our last one. God, it seems like it's our last one. A register of prominent noble houses of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Not for students. House Blayft. That's how that's done, right? Is my Welsh speaker present? This house claimed Blayft of the 10 elites as its ancestor. It has ruled the kingdom for over 400 years, ever since Lugh, the King of Lions, claimed victory in the War of the Eagle and the Lion in 751. This secured the kingdom's independence from the Adrestian Empire, after which Lugh was crowned as its inaugural king by the Church of Seros. House Blayft resides in Ferdiad, the kingdom capital, claiming all of the surrounding territory as its domain, and many of the fiefdoms in the north of Fodlan as its vassals. With the passing of King Lambert in 1176, his older brother, Grand Duke Rufus of Itha, assumed the burden of ruling the kingdom in the young crown prince's stead. Even still, strife and disorder continue to plague the land. House Fraldarius. This House of Dukes claims Fraldarius of the 10 elites as its ancestor. It is one of the most ancient houses on record, even amongst kingdom nobility. It is said that Kaifan, the sworn friend of Lugh, the King of Lions, was also related to the hero Fraldarius. House Gautier. This House of Margraves claims Gautier of the 10 elites as its ancestor. Its territory lies in the northernmost reaches of the kingdom. As such, it has safeguarded kingdom territory against incursions by the people of the Srang region for over 200 years. House Charon. This House of Counts claims Charon of the 10 elites as its ancestor, tasked with negotiating between the Resistance Army and the Church of Seros during the War of the Eagle and the Lion. The head of House Charon continues the tradition of a ceremonial competition within the kingdom. House Galatea. When House Daphne, once a cornerstone of the Leicester Alliance, was divided in two over an inheritance feud, half of them defected to Fargus and established House Galatea, which was granted the noble title of Count. Much of its territory consists of a frigid wasteland where a severe famine occurred in the early 1170s. House Rowe. A noble house that once held territory in the Northern Empire. When the fortress city of Arianod was constructed within its domain, it revolted against the Empire and pledged the entirety of its territory, including Arianod, to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. For this contribution, it was awarded the noble title of Count. House Clyman. This house originally held no more than a lordship over a single castle in the west of the kingdom, but it was awarded the noble title of Viscount for its great success in the subjugation of the Duskir region in 1176. Afterwards, it was granted the Duskir region as its feudal state.
Say now.
Wee books. Oh, I didn't miss my turn. This is my turn. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bob and weave, bob and weave.
Well, of course. Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Rude. Alright, we've spoken to everyone up here. Back downstairs.
Really?
Spoke to you. I am not giggling over the word prowess, no. Should I be? I guess I need to go talk to Edelgard.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course. Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions are in order? You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing.
You had a Transformers character you named Prowess in your childhood. Okay? Okay? Autobot or Decepticon? And what did they transform into? This is very important to me personally. Autobot, good, good. A cop car. Oh, man. How many cops did the Autobots need? Was it at least a cool cop car? Or, like, I should say, was it a normal cop car, or was it a Lamborghini with a light bar on top, like or a Porsche with a light bar on top? Oh, I mean, at least you did it right. You kept it true to fiction. Yeah, there you go. See, I was always of the opinion that the Transformer cop cars should transform from undercover cars into cop cars into robots. I thought that would be cool. I had a fan-made Transformer character that I named Glitch as a child, and they were called Glitch because they would get stuck in their car mode when they tried to transform. Like, not all the time, but sometimes. And they were like a small car, like a you know, the Bumblebee cliff jumper like size guys. Green. Definitely a green. small card. Anyway, what does Edelgard have to say about facilities?
The monastery has some exceptional facilities that everyone who lives at the Officers' Academy is welcome to make use of. For example, you can enjoy a meal with your students at the dining hall, or take part in some one-on-one sparring at the training grounds. I suggest visiting the various facilities whenever you have the time to spare. It's a great way to get to know the students, faculty, and various workers here. Have you noticed the bulletin boards placed around the monastery? Those contain requests people have posted, as well as helpful information from the market. If you prove yourself by helping people with their requests, certain facilities here will become available for your use. The bulletin board is updated frequently, so I suggest checking it at least once a month. You should take your time when speaking with everyone, but when it comes to using the facilities, well, you need to be more careful about that. If you use them without planning ahead, your free time will be gone before you know it.
You can explore the monastery as much as you like, but certain activities will only be available when you have activity points. When you're done exploring, press the L button to end your free time and proceed to the next week.
A great deal is expected from professors of the Officers' Academy, so it's important to hone your skills. To put it plainly, you'll need to keep expanding your knowledge of all disciplines, not just battle.
Your professor level determines your maximum activity points. Raise it by reading books, taking part in activities, and interacting with students. Oh, so reading books was very smart of me. Got it. I have one activity point left. So I'm going to take that to mean that I can only do one of these side quests. Officers Academy documents.
So,
No, they don't have an orientation manual. This is all on-the-job training, you know? Like,
Professor.
enjoy a meal with the students. Alright. Let's see if the quest, like, I'll help Flame out.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Why not?
Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
This one requires time. That's what the little hourglass is for. That's good to know. Does this eat up time? Oh, not that button. This button. Ah. Oh boy. Okay.
You have helped me so much.
Okay, so...
Yes.
Giornovana? Giornovana. Is that correct? And it's going okay, except that, like, we've been playing for coming up on 4 hours and we've had one fight in this tactical fighting game. We've been running around talking to people.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Giorno Giovanna. Okay. Giorno. Hi, welcome.
Hey there.
I'm honestly just doing things now, trying to finish things up.
No.
I would like to do some gardening. Harvest all kinds of crops, flowers, make great gifts. Some people may even decorate their rooms with the flowers you give them. Oh, I see. This is for the dating game. Plant command to decide which seeds to use. More seeds mean a bigger harvest. More compatible seeds will lead to higher quality. I have never played this game before. I have played Fire Emblem games before, but like the last time I played Fire Emblem games, they did not have as involved of a like base thing. Like, I guess that's not exactly true. Like, I played a little bit of Awakening. I played a little bit of Fates. What was the other one? No, I think those were it. And then, but like, I played like, the last one I beat was the Sacred Stones, which was great, but it didn't have all this stuff. I would like to plant the selected seeds. Cultivate. Infuse with magic. Okay, I guess that's all I need to do.
Anyway.
Yay, stuff. Alright. So I guess that means I should do Sylvain's thing. I don't want to...
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Okay. Ooh, I see. Interesting to note.
Yes.
Wait. This is the one that's going to eat up my time, though? I don't want it.
Greetings.
Listen.
Can I do anything else?
All right.
Can't go that way.
Indeed.
Oh, hi.
As
how
part
about
of our commitment to the goddess, the knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our
I
sacred
appreciate
duty.
the no back seating. Like, that's great. Like, yeah, I'm not looking for plot stuff. I'm not looking for tactical advice, but like systems that I just don't know. Yeah, like that's a good tip. Like, hey, plant 4 of the same thing, you get a better option. You know, and I'll keep that in mind. Like, I don't consider that backseating. I consider that exactly what you say, a helpful tip. Alright, where... It's this way? Yeah, there he is.
What?
You know, okay, fine. I guess that is the only thing I can do is finish that quest. Here. Oh. What does the arrows mean? Oh, interesting. I appreciate the thoughtful approach there. You know, it's giving information, not expecting anything of it is just a great way to go. Okay, so I just need to do it. Alright, fine. Well, let's do... I mean, I guess we might as well keep Edelgard happy for now. Since apparently I'm assuming what these symbols mean is she likes this food. Or she likes me well enough, I guess. I don't know. And that the up arrow means that this food is going to increase that. Ooh, we can select more than one. No. Okay, support info. relationships with. Oh, nobody has any of that yet. I just need to look at the roster, right? And then go to... Hubert and Kevin. Hubert. Oh, these are all ladies, though. We can't share meals with dudes? We can if we do the full menu. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do Edelgard. Oh no, you're fine. And Bernadetta, mainly because they're at the top of the list. And let's see how this goes.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Good motivation. I leveled up as a professor. Yay, more funds.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
But I won't get that until after. Okay. So, have I spoken to everyone? I believe I have. Alright, how do I... How do I scroll down on that scroll bar? What I know about the three houses is what they've told me so far. Like, what I know about the game is that it is a Fire Emblem game with a more robust dating sim aspect, which is like, alright, sure, whatever. So far, I've only gotten to do the initial tutorial fight. This is the first playthrough of it. I've done no reading on it. And no, I'm not aware of any glitches. But I think I'll find those the hard way. Unless they're game breaking, like the game will stop functioning if I accidentally do something. Yeah. But we're gonna just be playing this for a while. I have no idea how long this game even is on average, but given how long it takes me to do everything. Alright. I've been through this whole area. I don't think there's anything else there.
Yes.
Let's go this way, this way. Wait, this is the officer's quarters. Officers Academy. Yeah, it is. Alright, I haven't missed anyone. Is the important thing here. Okay. I believe we're done.
Okay.
I don't need to do that. That's ridiculous.
Moment. So,
Alright. We are going to save. We are going to save here and call it a day. Because I've been going for 4 hours. And the dogs need my attention. Alright, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Good to meet you, Giorno. And hope maybe you'll come back. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Bye.